William here, Patriot Containers. The whole purpose of my YouTube channel is educating customers with what you're up against in the cargo container industry and trying to bring different videos, different thoughts, different ways of looking at things, showing you the reasons or the ways to how to spot the Pinocchio rookie companies and why these companies just can't do it right. And if you've seen my videos, you know what I'm going to say. If you're new to my channel, thanks for watching. Give me a subscription, give me a thumbs up. My videos are educational, kind of exposing the dark side of this cargo container industry, and nobody else on YouTube has ever done this. You have very slim good companies, and you have a lot of bad companies. A lot of these bad companies have been flying under the radar from day one, and nobody's ever exposed them and basically called them out for how they're getting away with criminal sales. I used to work for companies like this 13 years ago. I didn't like it at all once I figured out how bad these companies were, and I stood up and I left, and I was about to work for another company, but I started my own business. Patriot Containers is completely different than most of these companies you guys are going to talk to. The reason some of these companies grow is because they sell with lies. They have sales reps everywhere, on Facebook, on just everywhere. They have sales reps. These sales reps sit at home and basically just close. But that sales rep has zero clue of when your container is going to be there. That sales rep has zero clue of what the company is actually purchasing for you as a buyer. That company that the sales rep works for is, the sales rep is 1099. They got a job online and they sell cargo containers. And a lot of these sales reps, I think their sole focus is commissions, not a service, not quality. It's just commissions only. And I used to work for companies like that. And I hated it. I didn't like being paid to lie to people. So I started Patriot Containers to be different. And what Patriot Containers does is so simple that it's almost like if I couldn't make a long video about it. I couldn't make 50 videos about it. It's pretty simple. I'm the only one here to talk to. I've owned my own business for 11 years. I have the experience from working at the bad companies. I know who they buy from. I know what they're selling. I've called the companies. I've listened to their sales pitches, and they all say the same thing. We're nationwide. We're the most reviewed. We have lifetime warranties, and we have full money back guarantees. If you don't like your container, we'll come and get it. Well, they didn't tell you about the little link on their website that says terms and conditions, which is actually the truth that counters every lie you were just told. The purpose of this video, and let me explain Patriot Containers. When you call me and you ask for a container, I care about a couple things. I care about the quality and the cosmetics of the container that you're buying. I want to make sure that you like it when it gets there. I want it to be delivered on the right day that you were told and it was scheduled on. And I want you to know that everything you were told was the truth. That's all I do. Seriously. And I communicate well, just enough so my customers aren't left in the dark. So when you place an order, I have everything covered from the start to finish, and the delivery drivers are going to deliver your container on the right day. That's it. The only reason I wouldn't show up is if it was raining like crazy and there's mud involved, or it's snowing and there's snow involved. If we're delivering on concrete 100% from the depot to your property and we're on solid concrete, I'll deliver in the rain. We just don't want the drivers to get stuck. And most of the time, if I have to reschedule something, the communication's there. Both parties are talking and working together. And most of the time, it's actually the customer that needs to reschedule. He knows the driver is going to get stuck. So it's smart to reschedule instead of risk it. That being said, so when you talk to what's called a Pinocchio rookie company, And this is the Pinocchio rookie companies. We're nationwide, most reviewed, lifetime warranties. And if you don't like your container in 30, 60, 90 days, you can get your money back. Those are Pinocchio rookie companies. They're lying to take your money. They're going to screw up everything on the back end, and they don't have to be accountable for anything. They're going to get a cancellation fee. They're going to get a restocking fee. They're going to keep your delivery money. And if they have to come back and get the container, they're going to keep your pickup money, delivery money, restocking fee, and cancellation fee. And you could lose up to 75% of your money, if not all, depending on how much that delivery price is. So why can't these companies actually tell you the truth? Here's why. They have sales reps across the United States making it look like they're the biggest company in the world, and they're not. They're brokers, okay? So this sales rep that is sitting at home selling containers, is their number one job is to close you and make a sale. I don't think they care about you, to be honest. I know the companies don't care about you because I've read their terms and conditions, which is designed to screw you over as a customer. But that sales rep is told to tell you that you're going to get a container within 7 to 10 days. I've read their terms and conditions. It says you won't know your delivery date up until we take your order, and somebody in logistics is going to call you after 4 days. 4 days or after. I've read the complaints on these companies. So you might or might not get a call. That doesn't mean your container's scheduled, but you were told 7 to 10 days. Well, 4 days later, what are they going to do? Deliver in 3 days? Probably not. But on their invoice, it says 20 business days. So they told you 7 to 10, but on the bottom of their invoice, the estimated time of arrival is 20 business days. Well, a business day is 5 days. A week is 7 days. So 20 business days is basically a month. But if you read their complaints, they take 1 to 3 months to deliver their containers. Remember, you were told 7 to 10 days. The truth is, these salespeople have no clue of when your container is going to arrive. Their job is to sell you, close you, and then move on to the next victim. Now your order is no longer on that salesperson's desk. It's either uploaded into like a CRM computer database, or they're not at the headquarters, so it's got to be done through a computer system. They're not in an office where they take the paperwork like the way I used to do it. I would sell something and the paperwork would leave, and I'm done. And Lord have mercy for the customers I sold to when I worked at Pinocchio Rookie Companies 13 years ago. But yeah, so the salespeople that you guys are talking to, they can't give you a real delivery date. If they do, it's a lie. And here's another one. I've read the terms and conditions on the websites. They have this thing where they can charge you more money if you need a rush delivery. Well, why don't you just rush delivery every one of your containers? That's the point. It's to take an order and get the job done. Why milk it out? And so basically what they do is they're going to take forever to deliver. And when you call and you're like, hey, I need this thing. Oh, we're going to charge you money for a rush delivery. Now, some of these sales reps, and I've called them and I've looked at their stupid Facebook accounts, and they go, oh, for the month of April, we have free rush delivery on every container. Every container we sell will deliver next day. That's impossible. It ain't going to happen. It will never happen. You can never deliver containers and every single one of them the next day. I have one driver that when I call him, and if you want 220s, this ain't happening. If you want 140, this ain't happening. It's only one driver that I know that I can call, and 95% of the time he'll go, hey, William, I can deliver that next day. And he really can. But I can't tell that to every single customer, because if you order 220s, it's got to be a different trailer or a different driver. If you order a 40, and all these different locations where I pick up and I drop off from, if I told lies like that, I would have complaints like crazy. But yeah, the lies are never ending with these Pinocchio Rookie companies. The reasons why they can't deliver on the right days is because the person selling it to you has no clue of what the truth really is. They just have the one-liners to tell you in order to close you. So the difference though here is I don't have employees to do anything for me. I'm tired from sales, but I feel this way. If I had a bunch of employees selling containers, the service that I would provide would turn to dog shit. It really would. If I had people scheduling my containers, it just everything. The reason these companies are so bad at with what they do is they have employees everywhere to just basically screw up everything. It's amazing to me how one guy can run an operation way better than a company that has 50 to 100 employees. And it's because the bigger the company is, the less they care about their customers. It's the same thing with drivers. If I call a delivery company that has 50 trucks and 50 drivers, they don't give a shit because they're whether your container is being delivered on the right day or not. But if you call somebody that has their own truck and trailer, and that person must deliver containers for a living to pay for his mortgage, to pay for food and the roof over his head, you're going to get a much better service like that. And it's kind of like my point. The bigger the company is, the crappier service you get. The way I do this is I have people all the time that go, hey, William, what day can my container arrive? I might not even know if I'm going to sell that person a container, but I'll go, hey, let's call the driver right now. And I'll hop on the phone and ask, hey, well, we got a container going to this location. What day can you do it? Oh, let me look at my calendar. I can do it this day. That's the truth. That's the truth. And as long as you place an order, your container will be delivered on the right day. It's really that easy. These companies just can't get it done right. That's why they're Pinocchios, and that's why they're rookies. They always will be, and they can't change. That's the whole point of my video, bringing industry awareness, exposing these companies, giving you tricks and tactics of what to spot. We're nationwide. We're the most reviewed. We have lifetime warranties. We have money-back guarantees. Read their complaints. Read their terms and conditions. If you don't do that, you're going to trust all their lies, and you're going to be screwed because they're going to get it. Once you place an order, you're going to get a cancellation fee. So they could take for however long it takes to deliver your container, you're going to get a cancellation fee. If they bring you out a horrible container, you're going to get a restocking fee, cancellation fee, and you're going to lose your delivery money. If you think they're going to come back and get that container and you're going to get a full money back refund, doesn't say that on their website. And I've read complaints of people that have paid $4,000 for a container. The company came back, took the container back, and kept $3,000. And so this poor person that put all the trust into these companies, they have no container anymore. And they basically gave that company $3,000. What did the customer do wrong? Nothing other than trusting everything that I'm warning you about. And it's sad. These companies can't do anything right. They're horrible Pinocchio rookies. That's the whole point of my videos. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I bring industry awareness. I try to find different ways to talk about different things to keep this information going. I'm the only one on YouTube doing this, and I enjoy it now. And it's lit a fire underneath me to where I'm actually making... I'm different now that I'm making these videos. I'm educating myself way more than I ever have had in the past. And I've been doing this I've been selling containers for 13 years. I've owned Patriot Containers for 11. I started Patriot Containers because I care. And I still do care. I care so much that these other companies that are lying to you guys, they make me sick. They're disgusting humans. And they should be shut down by an attorney general. And I'm the only one bringing you this useful information. So give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscription. I'm here to help. You can call me at 888-611-5698. I will answer all your questions with 100% the truth, and I will never ask you for an order. It's up to you, whoever you want to buy from. That's completely up to you. Don't let these Pinocchio rookie companies force you to make an emotional purchase based off of lies. Figure out who you can trust. Do your research, do your homework, look into these companies, read their complaints, read their terms and conditions. The truth is on their website itself. So anyways, guys, that's it. It's the 15th. Have a good one. Goodbye.